All right, everybody. Welcome to the Art with Errol podcast. This is my Monday check-in, and let's go. Whew, man, oh man. What a week that has passed by, y'all. Really, I'm still struggling. I just wanted to lay something down to have at least a podcast for the week. At least I can do that. Just a nice recording. We're not live streaming this one, so for the folks that used to watch this live, we will be back live probably next Monday. I should be feeling a lot better. So last week we did get our podcast. The week started off strong. I think we had the game streams, 2 game streams, right? And then it came to when it got to Thursday, y'all, I was getting hit hard, yo. Like, I had slowly started getting sick on, I think, Wednesday. Thursday, it was killing me. I was dead. I couldn't even go to work. So we didn't do a live stream on Thursday, and we didn't do our art video on Friday because I was just done. I was fried and laid to the side, y'all. Yeah, battered, fried, and laid to the side. Yeah, I was done, man. It was a struggle last week. It really was, y'all. So, Thursday, Friday, I was just completely out of it. And then I also got some meds and all that. Went to the ER and all that. And luckily, it wasn't COVID. They did the 2 tests for COVID. It wasn't COVID. And on top of that, it wasn't strep throat. So good stuff. It's just a cold, but it was hitting me pretty hard. So appreciate everybody, y'all, tuning in. If it's your first time tuning in, hey, this is one of them episodes. It's going to be like a one-off kind of joint. I got me some tea heating up in the background. That kettle probably going to go off in a minute. And we'll just pause this and pick it back up, I guess. Yeah, it's just one of those things, y'all. We had a rough week last week. My throat, cough, energy was low. Just a terrible end to the week, and then we're kind of starting this week off shaky, y'all. So, it was about 4 days, and the thing about it is, when you're sick, you want to still make content, but you can't because you're done. You need to just rest. That's the main thing. Is I needed to just rest. I didn't even go to work on Thursday or Friday. I took those days off to rest and try to recover. I still got this little cough. It's lingering around, y'all. It's always important, I wanted to kind of touch on, if you get sick and you're a content creator, you want to, take your health into great consideration. Always, try to do the stuff when you start feeling better. Like, I'm feeling a little better today, so it's like, I went to work, still struggling, but, I figure I could just record this podcast and it's easier. And these are the things that, should come first. Make sure you're good, and that's what I always try to do, make sure I'm good. If you got to take a break, just take a break, and I wish I did. I didn't make any content this weekend. So for those who watch my shorts and were looking for those shorts, yeah, I posted in the comment section that I was out, I was sick, posted on X. That's the main thing, keeping people informed. And that was one of the things I always touch on, is to tweet it out. If you can't make a video, make a post. They have community tabs on pretty much all platforms now. So make a post. Sometimes, powering through is necessary, but most of the time, you really need rest. And to the extent, I still need rest, because I'm not fully over it. So, we're going to go ahead and take a short intermission for a second, y'all. All right, everybody, we're back. I had to take a short intermission. My tea kettle was going off, just heating me up a nice cup of tea. Hopefully it'll clear out some of this along with that Mucinex and stuff. So other than that, y'all, the week was rough last week. We're gonna try to get through this week. I would like for our gaming channel to finish Shinobi Art of Vengeance. So if I can get the game streaming tomorrow, if I'm well enough, I'll be on Tuesday, and we'll get that in, and hopefully get closer to beating that game. A lot of people been playing Borderlands. I didn't even buy it, so I don't know if I'm gonna dive into Borderlands. But October is around the corner, y'all, and I am definitely looking forward to Battlefield. So that's the game I'm waiting on. So I'm just playing filler games until that comes out, basically. I've been enjoying the finals. I've been playing some of that. I hadn't played Fortnite in a while. I know they was doing the Power Ranger thing, and I was just like, maybe I'll try it maybe I'll try it in the next season or next whatever iteration it is. What else we have? So for art, I'm gonna try to pick back up this Friday with we were supposed to do the turning a picture into an emote, making like a cartoony one and then an actual real one. So I'm gonna try to get that recorded for Friday and get that emote posted on our Twitch channel. So other than that, the goal is for this week, if I can get a game stream in or 2 game streams in, to get as close to beating Shinobi as possible. So we'll come back tomorrow and try to hammer it out if I'm, feeling good enough. Because right now, I still ain't feeling that hot, y'all. So I'm not feeling that great. So I appreciate those who dropped in to listen to this podcast. I know you're like, oh, I don't listen to this sick dude. He's sick. But I appreciate you if you stuck by just to hear out what I wanted to kind of like touch on, talking about sick days, take your sick days. I think that's the gist of the conversation today. Take your rest. Take your rest when you need it, to get better. And I'm going to do that now. So this podcast is a very short one, and it's just really to touch bases, and I want to keep the ball rolling on certain things. And the podcast, I feel like I've been doing so good on just being consistent and laying something down, even when something's going on. So I kind of wanted to continue that, even though I was sick. And I figured since it's just a recording, it's a lot less stress. You're not really like worried about, folks, sitting there watching and not being entertained, because you can see numbers going up and down with live streams and people chatting and stuff. So that's the thing about it. You want to be more entertaining. I think when I'm recording, I could just kind of like let my mind go and just record and go, whatever. So it's just the preference, I guess, for today, since I'm still sick. Other than that, y'all, I do appreciate everyone that shows me love and support. So thank you. And tune in next week. We'll have an actual, topic of something. I'll find some kind of topic that we can just chat about and keep the ball going. I want to keep the podcast going. I'm trying to get better, trying to learn how to speak. Obviously my voice is messed up today, and the coughing is not helping. But I'm gonna sit back, sip on some tea, watch some TV until it's time to get my kids. So you guys enjoy the rest of y'all day. Till next time, you know what to do. I'm out here.